If you're a coach and you've wondered how so many top coaches deliver quality sessions at such a high confident level, or you're a parent who's seen kids perform at a high level and want your child to develop as well, look no further. Now for context, this page is about high performance sports and elite football. Hi, my name is Coach Kieran. I've been coaching for 15 years. I've had the privilege of meeting and coaching alongside some of the best coaches in the region of London and seeing some of the best players perform, excel, develop, and graduate to academy football, scholar football, and some professionals. And what I want to reveal to you is that the best players and coaches all started at school. That's right, school. Now let me explain something to you. At school, you do have to do a lot, you have to prepare a lot. So the preparation will help you in your journey to grassroots football, in your journey to academy football, development football, scholar football, and so on. So you have to think about things such as behavior management. It's going to be hard to deliver sessions at a high quality if you don't have your players or your students or your pupils behaving properly. So how do we do that? We've got to make sure our session is challenging, make sure it's fun, make sure they're learning, but make sure it's challenging at a correct level where they can learn. If it's too challenging, they'll misbehave. If it's not challenging enough, they'll be misbehaving as well. Let's take a passing session, for instance. If you're doing short passes that are about 5 yards from each other with players that play at a high quality, they're going to get bored. They'll start launching long passes and it will mess up your session. So how do we deal with that? We've got to think about that in behavior management. Secondly, equipment. So many times I've coached in so many schools in my career. So many times I've seen it where I've gone to a PE cupboard and there's 2 bibs and 5 footballs, but I've got 30 odd kids to coach. How do I deal with that? I need to be very innovative in my session to make sure, again, the kids are challenged. I've got to be able to adjust, maybe do a different sport or deliver a sport or PE session in a different way that uses that equipment that keeps everybody engaged. So equipment. Next, facilities. This is a big issue. Sometimes the weather's bad outside, so what do? It's snowing, it's wet, we can't use the playground, we can't use the outside facilities. So we have to use the hall, right? But what if the dinner people or the dinner staff are still dealing with the hall? Packing chairs up, packing tables up, cleaning the floor, there's still food on the floor that could be really dangerous. We then might have to use the classrooms, of course. So how do we do that? We have to deliver a session in a classroom that doesn't take too many space, but it's still very interactive. Again, where the kids can learn. Learning, health and safety, and behavior management are key things you've got to take away in school. But these are things that also will be developed along your coaching journey, and you'll take to your grassroots, you'll transfer to your grassroots football, you'll transfer to your academy football and your scholar football. Next, you've got to deal with organization. So getting there on time, session plans, sorting out tournaments, sorting out who goes PE first. It might be one class, sometimes another class is on a trip, things like that. And then one important thing I want to talk about is external competitions. Sometimes you might have a football tournament outside or outside of school. It might be an away game. How do we deal with that? We've got our best players that are not behaving themselves. This kind of goes back to behavior management. And this is why it's so important. What do we do with our behavior management? Sometimes we have to play the players that are not the best, but we still got to take them. These are things that you have to deal with in grassroots football, especially. A lot of players won't be able to make it. A lot of players actually have school matches. And sometimes you've got to balance one between the other. In summary, contact your grassroots coach, contact myself, contact your mentor, contact other coaches, contact schools, get involved in the schools, learn your differentiation, learn your organization, learn how to deal with not having enough equipment, learn to improvise, learn what happens when you go to external competitions. And trust me, you're going to take these skills and you're going to bring them to your grassroots teams, to your development centers, to your academies, to your one-to-one sessions. And believe me when I say, once you've done all that, you'll become an excellent coach. Subscribe to the channel for more learning advice and more discussions on high performance sports and elite football. I'm Coach Kieran. Peace.